It's gonna sound crazy.
Then say it crazy.
Death would be easier. Death is ugly, sure. But it's even. It's final. When somebody dies, nobody gets to hang out with that person anymore. They're all just dealing with the same one thing. That person is gone and they're not coming back. So yeah, for me, breakup is worse. Because they're still around, they're still living their life. They're still shopping and partying and screwing and talking about you with other people, but only really giving a one-sided opinion. They have full autonomy, free will, and they're choosing. They're choosing not to be with you. How is that not worse?
You wish I was dead? I'll be right back.
You can't sit still for 2 minutes.
I just said I'd be right back, okay? I need to smoke.
Sure, be right back. Always right back. Later. Guilty.
Guilty of what exactly, Carly? Smelling like cigarettes?
Of smoking cigarettes? Lying to me?
Are we not past this? Did I not apologize? You know, there's people who've been cheated on that have acted more rationally.
You are cheating on me.
Really? With who?
With cigarettes. You turn to them for comfort instead of me.
Oh, my God. The smell doesn't even bother her.
Can I just say...
When I said I didn't always mind the smell, it wasn't permission, Marcel. It was an observation. It's a childhood smell. My parents used to chain smoke when they were hanging out with my aunts and my uncles. And, well, they were friends of my parents, but they were introduced as my aunts and uncles, and I didn't know the difference. And you know what? That happened to be a really great time for me.
The fact that I would need permission. Carly Lucia Harding.
Yes, Marcellus Mitchell Moore.
What are we even talking about right now?
Someone's gotta look out for you. You're not doing it for yourself.
And I didn't just wake up one morning and decide to start smoking cigarettes again. I didn't go, damn, how can I piss off Carly today? Like, what? I started smoking cigarettes again, trying to give up vaping because she said she hated that more. I had a plan, and you stifled it. I was in the process of quitting, and you stifled that. And I certainly wasn't cheating. So you wish I was dead?
We keep coming back to this idea of death. Can we explore that? Carly?
That's not what I meant. I didn't say that. What I was saying was, okay, that haircut, my idea. That pop of color in your outfit, not before me. Cooking, not the best, but worlds better.
And?
I feel like I've made all these little improvements, and you're just gonna take that and give all my hard work to someone else, and that sucks. Are we in a safe space?
Of course.
Great, because I just like to repeat, that sucks.
So you have a common need to be seen for the impact you make?
Made. Impact I made.
So you're mad at me. For what then? Rising to the occasion every time you inspired me? Every time you showed me something new? pushing through even though I wasn't particularly great at any of it?
I'm not mad. I'm furious. Furious with myself for filling you with so much confidence that you lost need for me. I lost all influence and grip. And I can't tell you anything now, and I have to accept blame for that. I can't be mad at you. It's my fault.
I hear a lot of pain underneath that.
Yeah, there is. Because it's a lie. Because you haven't accepted any blame. Because you are mad at me. I need some air.
Can you not leave? We need to talk about this.
I just need some air. Am I allowed some air? Because I would benefit with some air.
You benefit from some air. You benefit from some air.
I'm sorry. I can't even think right now. I am so confused. I literally tiptoe around, bending over backwards, trying to make everything work for everyone. I give people grace to act however they want. And the minute I make a mistake, the second I do something out of character, it's like 1,000 fingers come out to point at me. But yeah, I'm the problem.
Marcel, no one is saying that you're the problem. We do not assign blame here.
You know, Carly, just because I disagree with you doesn't mean I'm disrespecting you. And just because I disagree with you doesn't mean I'm disrespecting you.
You're so condescending.
I literally listen to you more than anyone. Did any part of you think that this might have been a tactic? Did any part of you think that maybe, just maybe, Marcel, head in the clouds, Marcel could see that we were arguing too much, that it was getting bad, that it was turning into a roommate fight, kind of bad?
Oh, God. Oh, God, here we go with the roommate theory again.
Is it still a theory? Because that would mean it's conjectural and not fact.
It's not fact.
It is.
What is the roommate theory?
He has this theory that certain things need to be looked past in order for a roommate situation to work.
It's basically when you go up to your roommate and you say, you know, can you please try not to leave your dirty dishes in the sink? And it doesn't seem like a big deal at all at the time. It's like common sense. Just don't leave your dirty dishes in the sink. It was said in a mature way. And then it turns into something petty, like, oh, by the way, can you keep your dog off our bed? He sheds.
That's not petty.
Instead of something that's actually basic common sense, like, can you throw your bread out before it gets moldy?
And that was one time. He sheds everywhere. The dog sheds everywhere.
You see? It starts. These tiny little unsuspecting shanks back and forth. And you're so busy measuring your next jab that you fail to realize that you've been bleeding out until death by 1,000 cuts. She thinks it's ridiculous.
What I think, Marcel, is that we're more than just roommates.
I'm not so sure it doesn't still apply. I mean, look, Carly. Look where it got us. Look where we are.
So, what I'm hearing, Marcel, is that you've stopped engaging with Carly because you could see where this was headed?
I'd rather her be pissed off with me for not engaging. Yes. Than contribute to my own assassination by feeding her bullets.
You know, Marcel, Just because I'm disagreeing with you doesn't mean I'm disrespecting you.
You know, there is a couple's version of this roommate theory. It's kind of the reverse of falling in love, where the things you once admired about your partner become the things you really resent. And I have seen couples come back from this. But I'm gonna be honest, it takes putting in the work. So if you're willing, I would like to give you some exercises to take home, schedule your next appointment, if you're willing.
I don't need more sessions. I need a new roommate.
Marcel.
Can you believe that?
In my experience, there's two ways people walk out a door after an argument. Slamming the door like that, it's usually a cry for help. She wants you to go after her. You close the door quietly, that's more resolute. That means you know what you want, you've made up your mind.
Together, ask us where it ends. Separate us from our love and from our friends. We've been through it all together, thick and thin, stranded in the ocean now to see if we can swim. Watch the light leave your eyes, not something that I wanted to see. You were right, all the lies, didn't think it would happen to me. Shook my foundation, skated in the grave. Didn't break our promise, doesn't make it okay. Look at us in this mess we made. Once a tailored partnership, but now we frayed.